Alright, so we're what, day 2 of WonderCon. It's kicked out off our shoes over here at Oscar's hotel.
Powell.
Alright, so
Avenue.
little plug for you guys there. So we've been here going to WonderCon, having a blast.
Yeah.
I guess we're just roundtabling about what we thought about everything. How epic was it?
It was pretty epic. It was great meeting a lot of the writers, and it was also great seeing how right I was about Robert Liefeld.
Real quick, I'm sorry guys, I forgot to introduce everyone. Of course, we have Mike Galusic from youtube.com/mgalusic. We have Oscar Alonso from Oscar NJBoy, YouTube again.
Right.
Subscribe to both you guys if you haven't. You guys don't need to know why. And of course, we got Matt Hammock from the Mercs and Mutants podcast, mercsandmutants.info. Make sure to go check it out every week when he remembers to put it up. He'll have a good one coming up with a bunch of cool clips from people here at WonderCon. But yeah, man, I don't know. I thought it was pretty epic. I was able to get turn around here, get my shirt signed by most of the artists and authors from Deadpool. Got a wicked picture over here from Sean Crystal, and then Rob Liefeld saw the one by Sean Crystal, and he was like, "Oh!" So he decided to draw one on the other side. But so I guess more about Liefeld right there. So Liefeld was one interview I wasn't able to get. We saw him there this morning.
Yeah.
Mike was able to get some cool video with him, right?
Yeah.
I met him, like, for the record, I met him once in '99 in New York Comic Con. Before it was like the con to go to. I said, "Mom, my guns, what's a douche?" Reminds me of a douche that you and your girlfriend break up, and then you leave to go to work that day, and he'll like go up there and be like, "Hey, I heard you're having a hard time. You want to come over and maybe, have sex about it?" He doesn't need to know. So yeah, I was just like, it kind of sucked because it was nice to meet a guy who is one of the 5 artists that made me take drawing seriously.
Yeah.
It was really cool to finally tell him that to his face, not just, "Wow, what a jerk," the first time I met him before I could say anything. And then I really got my hopes up, like, well, maybe he's not such a bad guy. He got a bad rap, and people are bashing his artwork, and he's neither good or bad in my opinion, but today he really kind of, like I said, he was going to do all that stuff with you, and maybe he'll do it, but then again, he's a very busy guy, or maybe just...
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, the whole thing was, we wanted to get an interview with, I saw him this morning, I was like, well, yeah, before he even said, come talk to me later, I was like, well, I want to get a chance to interview, but we'll do it later, because you just got here, you're holding stuff. Oh, we're recording for Oscar too, huh?
That's right.
You're holding all this stuff. We'll catch up with you later. He's like, yeah, sure, come around. I'll be here signing stuff at 3:35. I guess he stopped signing like right at 3:30. I was like, He's like, come by when I'm signing stuff. I was like, okay, cool.
I mean, he wouldn't even do I'm Rob Liefeld, and you're watching the Ozone intro for me real quick. He's like, not even standing up. I'm like, really? Gil Simone did it. I didn't have her sign anything. I didn't even kiss her ass all that much. I was like, oh, hi, I'm blah, blah, blah. And then she did it, but whatever.
I don't know. I can't really complain too much because I got him to draw on my shirt without having to pay $60, $90, whatever he usually charges for his drawing fee. So I guess I got that, man. I'm so pretty stoked about that. That was so cool. Got him to sign my X-Force number 4, whatever, 15, whichever one it is.
Yeah.
And my Mercs of Mouth number 3. All right. Sean Crystal, what are you guys' thoughts on Sean Crystal? We didn't even get to Rob Liefeld from Matt.
I got nothing to say. I was supposed to record a little audio with him. He said, "Come back at 3:30."
Yeah.
And I was back, and he wasn't. So
it's funny too because he first told us 3, and then he was like, "Yeah, 3:30."
He told me 3. Told me 3:30, and apparently he wasn't there the entire time.
And who knows? Maybe he had planned to come back and do that quick interview before he had
to catch something because the whole time we've been here, Hammock's been seeking out guys to get just a few seconds of audio. He's mission accomplished. And for Liefeld, just go blow off Hammock. Wow, what a douche.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still not gonna go do. I still thought it was amazing meeting him. The chance that we got to right as he got there.
Yeah. It was nice to talk to him, but I was just like, that was a dick move.
Yeah.
You got the heart.
I don't know.
At least
Without knowing what his true intentions were, I don't know if I can quite go to calling it a douche move yet. All right, Sean Crystal.
Sean Crystal is just a class act. He's a really, really, really nice guy. And I enjoyed talking to him.
He looks like he really enjoys drawing the character. And he was showing us stuff from Team Up 892, which we've seen the cover for on Deadpool Bugle, which looked awesome. But we got to see some of the advanced stuff that he was drawing. It looks really cool. I'm looking forward to that story. Even though they're all a bunch of one shots, so it's hard to do. I'm really looking forward to it.
I really didn't know that he drew I listened to Hammock's podcast about the Deadpool team up issue with USA's. I had no clue he drew it. If he had drawn it, I totally would have bought it because, like I said, I fell in love with the stuff on the pirate side, and a lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like the art. Dad, I love the art. I had a blast with the art. It made the book a lot more fun than with Medina, who's an okay artist, but Sean Crystal just sold me on that, and even the work he did on
And it was
900.
cool listening to it go. He's like, man, I was trying to get him in there as much as I could. Who knows if he was doing it for the videos or something, but it was still pretty cool. And then he was like, yeah, come back by. I wonder if he's just kind of feeling alone back there towards the back, or he just really thought it was cool talking to us, because he was really cool to talk to.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun. Yeah, it might have been he just wanted something to talk to with what he said in the video, but when you were talking about the Pirate Saga, like, I really enjoyed his work in Games of Death and 900, but for the Pirate Saga, I think it's probably just because the Pirate.
Let's keep that go again.
Piece it back together. What were we just talking? More Sean Crystal stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about Pirate Story.
Yeah, I was talking about how the pirate art, like,
Yeah.
I couldn't get behind his art in that one, because I think it probably was partly just the writing for that art is terrible.
Well, yeah.
But the one thing that really
What a great concept for a Deadpool book too.
it was great, but
It was Daniel Way.
Yeah. But the one thing I didn't get about the artwork was Deadpool takes off his mask at one point and he doesn't have pupils.
Yeah, it's all like black eyes and stuff. Like he looks possessed. Like he would be possessed in the Windenverse. I don't want to say that, but like he looks possessed. Yeah, I understand. He looked the same way in 900 and the story 900, and like I said, every artist has an individual style. And when I read his book, being an artist myself in Georgia style was 5. You know, I'm guilty of the infamous like plague of the Dark Age, which was the people stopped following the characters or the writers; they were following the artists. And I follow the artist, and I still kind of do that. Like, you know, Sean Crystal. Anything he does, I'm gonna pick up. Especially now, you know, I spent what, $14 on this whole sketchbook, but he went ahead, he signed it for me and stuff.
Yeah,
and he came across as so cool. We drew a little Deadpool on it and everything. He came across as such a cool guy, not a jerk in any way. Hell, even the guy next to him, Nick Drago, who drew the Marvel Zombies Return, because I'm a zombie geek. I made him sign the first Marvel Zombies. Like, but I didn't even draw it. I'm like, oh, that's okay. You don't have to. He's like, no, screw that. I'll do it anyway. And he drew a zombie Spider-Man for me on the inside of the cover. I was like, dude, that's awesome. Why are the two coolest artists here? And then, you know.
And then Liefeld.
And then Liefeld had to go ahead and have a good time.
Speaking of super cool guy, right there next to Liefeld, Joe Kelly.
Joe Kelly
was so amazing to me. He was so helpful on stuff. I was just easily like one of the cooler guys.
Yeah. And he when I met him, I wouldn't have recognized him just from looking at him. I did not imagine Joe Kelly to look like that. And like in all his pictures, he's got like the.
He's got the Jew fro. Yeah. I think he's Jewish.
Yeah, he's very clean cut.
Yeah, and today he had like the buzz and like the soul patch going and the jeans with the rhinestones on the back. Oh God. Yeah. I should not have been looking there, but it just stared. It called him. He was like, "Hey, check me out."
He's like, "Lamp." That's been one of the other fun things too about WonderCon.
The birth of Lamp.
The birth of Lamp. All you guys have seen the Deadpool PSA number 12, where it's look at the size of my penis. So anytime we saw guys were all talking themselves up, bragging, thinking they know everything, we'd just be sitting there, Lamp, or we always.
Yeah, I got lazy.
Look at my penis.
Yeah, and look at my penis is what it's short for. And of course, when we get the girls doing it, it's Lamb.
Yeah, look at my boobs. And that silver all there.
Yeah. But so that's what kind of. I guess back to Joe Kelly though.
Joe Kelly, just the thing about him that got me was that we continually came back to him, and he was never like that. Oh God, it's these guys again.
Yeah, it was like
he was happy to see us. He was happy that people were coming over and talking to him, and he totally just took us in. Hey, yeah, you guys liking it? Oh yeah, well this and that. And cool guy. Same thing for Sean. Yeah, every time we went back to Sean, he was cool. Cool people's about it.
Sean might even be giving us like free stuff tomorrow.
Possibly. If not, I want to try to sell my something.
Oh, dude, try to get something for me. That would rock. I so would love it.
I'd prefer if it wasn't $8.96.
See, yeah, I wish I had Games of Death or something.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
That's at home, and that's a one-shot. That was a good one-shot story too. And we're good, right? No, I'm good. Walks away. But, like I love this.